Yeah. Hey, but yeah, we had a couple questions, right?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get this cracking because it's really like an American holiday, low key.
It is.
Low key, this is American holiday. Like, there ain't no other sports events or championship game is a national holiday like today is.
I'm going with the Eagles off the dribble. I ain't got no money on the line, so it don't matter.
Yeah. So,
Jerry, who you got?
The Cougar
Spaces,
Killers.
Just pick one.
Oh,
what's your favorite color, green or red?
Look more like a fuchsia guy. A fuchsia guy.
I don't know nothing about neither one.
You ain't got to.
What I had this question, right? And when I say it, I'm gonna tell you where I got it from. What will be your 3 top things to make you not move to a different state? So say for instance, hey, what's going on, Stacy?
Hey, what's happening, Stacy?
How you doing? So if you're moving to another state, what would be the top 3 things that make you don't move to that state?
Be humble. What's happening?
Be humble. What's going on? And the reason why I got this question from is because, when you're looking at the NBA and you're looking at people trading, right?
Yeah.
And I saw this dude get traded from Charlotte to Los Angeles. And the first thing that came to my mind as an adult, as I'm 40 now, I'm on the 40 club, is taxes.
Yeah.
And that tax bracket from Charlotte, North Carolina to Los Angeles is big difference.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, he was eating good in Charlotte and North Carolina, and now he going to Los Angeles. That man finna be eating bologna. Like,
I was thinking the same thing with AD going to Texas.
Boy, that's a big difference in money now.
Yeah.
So I was looking, and that's why I just got that question from. So I'm like, what would be 3 things that you wouldn't make you want to move to another state?
Let's see here.
But shit, they still take a lot of money though. Be humble, because you still look at it from Charlotte, North Carolina, where it's probably no state tax. Where you go to California, where it's all that on top of that. You feel me?
You know what? Be humble though. I think they have to look at it as they should look at it as a big deal as well, because I mean you go 6 to 7 years down the line, most of them niggas is broke. So I think taxes they should be looking at it as a big deal. Taxes are
a very big deal.
So I mean, where you move is very important.
Taxes are a very, very big deal.
Oh, I feel you. I feel you, because that's one of my main things. That's why I asked the question, because I know taxes be up there in my decision of moving to another state.
Let's see. Be humble is saying, but they make big money, so it's really not a big deal. What you mean? The more money you make, the more taxes you pay. What do you mean?
He's saying that they got it, so they'll still be good. That's
I can almost guarantee you taxes is killing them way more than those kids. I could probably, if taxes is, let's say in California, what's the state? What's the income tax in California?
You looked at us, like 59% or something.
If somebody's getting 50% of your shit, I can guarantee you, however many kids you guys are not gonna fuck with that.
So what are we looking for?
Tax.
Why does this change? Why does that change? I don't know why it does that. Pull it up so the people can see. There we go.
I should do the 2025 shit. Oh, there it is. Hit the 6 more rows. These guys are getting it. All the way down. There we go. Think they paying that much?
Let's see. Well, let me make sure. Tax rate 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.3, 10.3, 11, 12.3.
12.3.
So if you make 721,315 or more, I'm not reading this right.
It's the single versus married.
It's single. Okay, I didn't even read.
But
the columns.
Also, too, they pay a job tax. You know that, right?
Yeah. Well, they pay. And then they pay in every city that they play in.
So it's a job tax on top of that, what you pay in your own state that you live in too.
You said a job tax?
It's called a job tax because you play sports. It's a job tax.
job, like JOP or JOCK job?
JOCK.
Oh, okay. So they charge. You said it's for because you play sports. They charge you another.
It's a job tax.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Be almost said demographics. I got to live around my people. That's why I choose to live in PG. Most go broke because having a bunch of kids.
No, I think it's the lavish lifestyle, like Jerry Day said, more than the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Because you out here just buying every Bugatti or every Ferrari that you see every year, that shit is a lot of money, man. On top of you not seeing about the maintenance on the car, and not even just talking about cars, designer clothes. You going on lavish, everything you doing lavish, or you flying private. Or the house that you in, the upkeep on the house that you in, you got a $20 million mansion. How much you think per year is the upkeep on the house? And you don't downsize it after you start making all that money. Like, say for instance, like Cam Newton said, he not making like $1 million a week like he used to. You got to downsize that shit. You got to come down a little bit. You don't have that.
Yeah, Adrian Peterson here, and most athletes and entertainers, motherfuckers got bad dick discipline.
That's true.
So I mean, but there are athletes that still go broke because, like, we talking about homes, right? I don't think when you're an athlete, that you should be, no discipline. But when you're an athlete and it's a potential that you're gonna get traded, I don't think you should be buying no home, personally, unless it's somewhere towards maybe where you're from.
Or to tell end of your career.
Right. But, you with the potential you going ahead and getting traded, like, dude, I think, personally, I just think you should be renting.
Condos.
Yeah.
Downtown condos. And you should be paying year to year.
Yeah. I mean, shit, if you're paying $4,000 or $5,000 a month, you should be able to afford that. And then if they trade you, boom, I'm about that lease. We gone.
But that's why I say pay year to year.
Yeah.
Or pay, because some of them got where you can probably pay like just during the season, because you're not going to stay there all season. You're going back home in the off season. You're not going to be there if the season is not there.
You say just get.
How did I know Be Humble was going to say something about white people?
Well, Adrian Peterson could have did that while he was playing in the Vikings. While he was with the Vikings, he could have did that. There's plenty of white women's in Minnesota. Mm-hmm. So, could have did that. So. Mm-hmm. Good Section 8 out there, you know what I'm saying?
One of the things would definitely be taxes for me, for sure. Mm-hmm.
That'd be number one. I'm just saying right there.
To keep you from moving, no?
Yeah, keep you from moving to that state.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be a tax different. It would be overall cost of living.
Okay.
In terms of groceries, in terms of gas, in terms of property. I guess that's taxes. So I was going to say property taxes.
So you said taxes and cost of living is first two, right?
Yeah, and then wage comparison.
Okay.
Those are my three things. Because if I make whatever I make now, and then I'm thinking about moving to a state, that's going to drop me another $4 or $5, $6 for the same position.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Unless I find something better or something equivalent. But no, those are my three things. Taxes, cost of living, and wages.
Okay.
Me, I would go with taxes as well as cost of living, but then I also add culture. I think culture for me is a big deal, or not just culture, but just things to do, right? I don't like to. I wouldn't want to move anywhere just because I'm saving a whole bunch of money and not have anything to do.
Yeah.
Also, I think culture is important. I don't think that Chicago blacks are like Indianapolis blacks. No, I'm being serious, right? Because
that's true. Because there's been a lot of conversations on the internet about that. About it's different types of culture blacks. Like we all American black, but then you go to different states, it's different culture black.
Right. It is because and the first time I noticed that is when we moved to Charlotte, North Carolina, and I got family in Charlotte, but I know those black people are different than Chicago black people. I noticed that. In my travels throughout the United States, and I like to go to places where black people are. They're just a little different than us.
Yeah.
I like to call them niggas strange. That's just me. I'm kind of funny like that. But so if I were to move to another a state or city per se, I think they would have to have a culture that kind of aligns with where I'm at. You know what I mean? And also, like I said, with things to do.
Okay. So your three was what?
Who, mine?
Yeah.
Oh, it was definitely the taxes, cost of living, and like culture / things to do.
Culture things to do. All right, so I got like That's why I like talking to us, because mine is like kind of, we all got the same one in taxes. Taxes is the number one thing. Like, motherfucker's not for to go nowhere. I'm not for to move from what I make right here and go to California. I'm in the po house. I'm in poverty. You feel me? So I'm in squalor. So I'm not doing that. So it's gonna be taxes. It's gonna be the job. If I'm gonna move to another state, I need to be in some of the top earners in this state. I'm making whatever money I'm making. And then the third and final thing, and I think y'all will probably agree with me on this, natural disasters. I'm not going nowhere with no wildfires, no hurricanes, no tornadoes. I can deal with the snowstorms. Snowstorms ain't shit. But I'm not moving back to Florida with no hurricanes, all that, no. Because that's going to cost you in the long run, too. So with any type of natural disasters, I'm not doing that. I can't do that.
Yeah, that's off the dribble.
Yeah.
Well, I mean.
Yeah. So that's be my top three right there. So be humble. What'll be your top three? And what is it, Stacey, what'll be your top three, too, as well? If you're still in here.
Anybody in the cloud?
Yeah, anybody that's in the thing.
Yeah, because I was thinking the
demographics.
I was debating on natural disasters making the list, because I think for me, natural disasters were kind of a given. Like when for most people, if you had, like we talked about the
demographics, taxes, demographics.
No, but you say that. I want to piggyback off. Would you say national disasters? People don't think about that though.
Be humble, bro.
Be humble, man. If you stay in the D.C. area, man, what they say, no gays. There's plenty of those in D.C.
but if you a lot of people wouldn't think about that though. About the natural disasters.
Yeah,
they wouldn't be thinking about that.
Yeah, you think so?
Cause why a lot of people move to Florida?
Why do people continue to move to California?
Thank you. That's true. That's what I'm saying.
They ain't calling D.C. Chocolate City for nothing. It ain't because of the people.
But you see what I'm saying, though? A lot of people still moving to those two places.
Yeah, and I really, when I talk to people who live in Cali, or when I happen to talk to somebody who lives in Florida, and I ask, like, bro, why do you stay there? They never give me a reason that's something that's actual to them physically living there.
What do
They'll say the weather and beaches. But they'll complain about how expensive it is to do anything.
Yeah, and that's home for me. You know, that's one place that I will still move to, because that's the crib. That's still my crib. So I will still move there, even though of the hurricanes and all that other stuff behind us, because that's just where I was born at. That's just, I'm a Dade County baby all day. So I will still go back home, or even move back home if ever need be, or whatever the case to be.
I think Florida, though, like just in general, is going to be a little different than California, where California as a whole is just all expensive. In Florida, you still got pockets.
That's what I was thinking.
You can move to northern Florida, Jacksonville area, if you're into that. And
you want to be with some YNs, go ahead.
Cultivate.
What's going on?
What up, Cultivate?
So, Cultivate. We're talking about 3 reasons that will stop you from moving to whatever state you're thinking of moving to. That will stop you from moving. So, just trying to catch you up.
But yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what? Let's see. Be humble.
Be humble, acting up.
Says Spaces will love Cali. No, I wouldn't. I mean, the weather for sure, but doing anything out there.
I don't even know why you started going back with Be Humble, because DXPH's not here yet. So he has to double down on a lot of stuff he do, because he don't have his partner in here to do what he be doing too.
He said, us as people love to complain. I'll give you that. And he said, and see the 6-foot-tall Confederate flag.
Damn. Spaces got his own trolls.
So you had another question, Ma?
Oh,